Hey guys, how are you? I'm ready to give you my opinion on this watch. I have it for a couple of weeks. I bought it directly from Parnis, their website, and I guess you guys already watched the opening of the box. It comes with a few things: manual, the warranty card, and this thing on the bracelet. So I have it for a couple of weeks. I have used it, and this is my opinion. The good things. This watch keeps looking amazing. I think for the price point, it's $140, I believe, on Parner's website. It comes directly from Hong Kong, and and they're quick on sending it to you. It took like 4 days to get it to the United States. So I'm pretty happy with it. The dial looks amazing. It doesn't look cheap at all. It doesn't look like it's a watch that costs $140. I'll be honest with you. The 3D details, it's just pretty good. It's pretty good work. The the bezel and the case have some weight to it. It feels good and on your wrist, and overall, I'm pretty happy with it. So, what are the things that I didn't like or don't care about this watch? Well, first of all, if you are thinking of buying this watch, when you get it, make sure, and let me just mention this watch has screw down links, which is a good thing. Sorry, I can't, the camera doesn't want to focus. So screw down links. It's easy to size it to your needs. But the problem I had with this one is that, and thank goodness I noticed it before I put the watch on, one of the screws was loose, a little bit off the bracelet. So thank goodness I found out before I put it on, because I could have gone on with my day and lose the watch somewhere, or have it fall on the concrete and just break my watch. So I recommend that if you buy this watch, as soon as you get it, get a small screwdriver and just make sure all these are nice and secure. That's kind of a little complaint, nothing big. I guess you should do that to every watch anyway that has screw down screws, because things happen. And anyway, that's something you gotta do with every watch, every new watch. Now, the biggest complaint I have with this watch is that the seconds hand is out of line. It's not at the 12th. If you can see that little triangle for the 12th, the second hand is not center. And that kind of bothers me. And I know it's something petty, like most people, I guess, are not gonna care, but kind of bothers me. So on quartz or automatic watches, and some of them, you can actually fix that. I don't know much about it, but I check online. Long Island Watches, this guy has a very good video. I recommend it for you if you want to learn that. He has a bunch of videos on how to do things to your watches, and I have learned a lot from him. But his name is Mark, but his channel is called Long Island Watches. Anyway, in one of his videos for this kind of watches, I've forgotten the tricks. I did try all the tricks, and none of them worked. But one of them that I remember is you pull the crown all the way out, and then you push these two at the same time, and after a few seconds, the seconds hand is supposed to do a round all the way back to 12. And when it does that, you release, and there is the chrono being activated. You release it, and then you with these buttons you align the hand, and then you go on with the rest of the hands. None of the tricks works on this watch. I emailed the Parnis to tried to find an answer to my question, and a couple of days ago they haven't answered. So I don't know if they ever gonna do that. But yeah, at least the chrono works. As you can see, I'm gonna let it. I'm gonna reset it, and you push this button. That was a question. I'm not very familiar with chronograph watches at this price range. I guess some of those homage Rolex Daytona, which let's be honest, this is what it is, a homage watch to Rolex Daytona. Many of them, I guess, the chronograph doesn't work. It's just for to show it. But as you can see, with this one works. Let me just stop it and reset it, and there you go. It works. It's fine. It's a quartz movement, so it's very reliable as far as telling the time. As far as the life of the watch, I don't know. I just got it, and I'll probably won't keep it. I have way too many watches, and I'm not really into chronographs, to be honest with you. I like my diver watches, and I think most of my watches are divers. I have two other chronographs, but I'm gonna keep only one. I'm gonna be selling this one, and I'm gonna be selling my Seiko Flighty, the golden version, and I also have the Seiko Flighty on the stainless steel, the 411, I believe it's called. That's the one I'm gonna be keeping. Actually, I don't have it with me right now. It's on the mail. I got a very good deal. A mass drop, $200 for that watch, and I really like my golden one. But gold is something that sometimes I feel uncomfortable to be wearing gold. I'm a little shy with gold. Let's just put it that way. I really admire any of you guys that can pull it. But my clothing is just not that flashy, so I feel kind of funny with a gold watch. So I'm gonna be selling it. I actually wore it a few times with the green nano. It looks great, but the golden bracelet I just it's brand new. I have never used it. So anyway, going back to this watch. So what's my final thoughts about this one? In my opinion, if you are looking for a decent, affordable homage watch to the Rolex Daytona, you cannot do wrong with this one. It looks nice. It looks decent. It looks good quality. It says Parnis right there, so you're not gonna be embarrassed by people trying to say that you are buying in the black market copies of the Rolex Daytona. It is its own watch, homage, obviously, but it is it's a Parnis. It says it right there. Now, for this price, you get things that you might not like the screw down. Screws are not really tight. Like you need to make sure they work. And at least with this model, I don't know, my watch is the one that doesn't have a center second hand. Might be a problem with my watch only. Other watches might be okay. I don't know. I'm not planning to buy another one. Even though I'm pretty happy with this one, as I said before, I'm new to this hobby, and I'm trying to find my taste on watches. So I think for most of us as noobs on this hobby, we like to buy good quality. Oh, at least in my case, I like to buy good quality at good prices, value per money, and we also like to buy homage watches. Well, at least I do, or I did for a while, because I have in my mind that I had it for a long time before this became my hobby. I saw a Rolex Daytona with the light baby blue, sky blue, on a billboard while I was driving, and I thought like, man, that's. I knew it was a luxury watch. I didn't know the price or history or anything of it, And I thought, like, well, one day I might just buy that watch. So now, fast forward to a year ago, and I was like, well, I kept it in my mind, and I was thinking, that's a really nice watch, but I'm still involved in my hobby and learning about watches and stuff like that. And I wanted to get it out of my system. And my thought was like, well, before I spend $9,000-10,000 on a watch, it might be a good idea to buy a homage watch that looks almost the same to see if I actually like the style. And so I got this one a couple of weeks ago. I finally decided to buy it because it took me a long time because I don't really want to keep too many homage watches. I want to keep just one. I have one. I have a Steinhardt GMT Pepsi. I love it. I have a video, I think, so you guys can watch it. I love that watch. I'm not getting rid of that one. But this one, I'm gonna get rid of it because as I learn about my hobby, I'm learning that I'm not really into chronograph watches. So I'm willing to keep one. As I said, I'm gonna keep the Flight T411, but I'm gonna get rid of the other two. I think my style goes more with this kind of watches, the divers watches, and I want to keep a couple of dress watches. I'll show you guys those later. But anyway, this video is long enough. I hope you like it, and if you have this watch or you want to give me your opinion about it, please comment. As I said, I'm a noob on this, and I would really appreciate your knowledge and your opinions, and whatever you have in mind. All right, guys, it's been fun. Talk to you later.